Katie, so I hope you're feeling a little bit better after your treatment. I'm going to show you some exercises and we're focusing on doing 3 things with these. 1 would be unlocking the front of the hips. 2 would be getting more movement in the whole spine. And 3, after you get those 2 things done, you're looking at strengthening those glutes. So we're really trying to work on getting you away from this. So the locked out knees and the pelvis tilting forward, anterior pelvic tilt, and getting you into a more neutral position, which will help not only your hips, but it's going to help all the way up to your neck, as you know. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is work on unlocking the hips. With all of these, the most important thing really for you to think about is moving your pelvis from that anterior tilt to neutral or posterior tilt. So I always describe this as if you have a pocket on the back of your pants, that you're trying to pull that pocket downwards. So you're moving to here. So that's what we're going to do. This is a sequence I would do like something around 10 reps of each, but it doesn't really matter as long as you're kind of feeling the movement. So if you can see me now in my full black outfit, so I'm tucking my bum. So on this side, on the right, and then I'm leaning forward, back. Ah, shit. There goes my camera. Oh, if you don't mind, I'm not going to start again. Right. So, where was I? So you're going to go from here. Oh, make sure, that reminds me, keep your foot on a pretty low step. So if this is up on a really high couch or something, it's going to become more of an arch position like this, or it's going to be hurting your foot. So keep it low, but you do want to keep it above the level of your knee. So from here again, pockets come down and then push forward and back. Really pushing your way through that front foot. That'll keep you nice and balanced. So when you've done a good few of those, the next thing you're going to do is the same thing, but you're going to reach your arm across your body like so. So each round, like that. In front, it should look like this. So tuck, reach. That's going to stretch out not only the front of your hip, but that connection between your hip and your upper body. The third one then, same position for the lower body. This time you're not moving, you're not leaning forward, but you are tucking that pocket down. You're interlocking your hands, arms are up, and then you're rotating all the way to the left and all the way to the right. So there's a lot of tiny little muscles that connect onto the pelvis that do this, that are involved in this kind of movement. So targeting them can be hard. So that's why this movement is quite intricate, and it should help you get at those little muscles that are probably pulling things forward. So that's the first one, 10 reps of each or more, whatever you like, and we'll obviously do both sides. The second one then, so what do camera fail today? Okay, so the second one, we're trying to get movement in that spine again. So it's actually, these are called shoulder drills, but really when you're doing it right, you're getting movement in that whole spine. So as we were talking about today, your spine is in it's quite concave here, and then that creates a really big S position in that spine, and we want to kind of neutralize that a little bit. So we're going to start from the shoulders. So I'm going to show you this from both angles. So these are called shoulder drills. So your hands, you want your hands to keep going down towards the ground as much as possible, and your shoulder blades are rolling over your rib cage, so rolling forward and then rolling back. So thinking about what your spine is doing. When I'm rolling forward, my upper back is rounding, and that means my lower back is flattening, and those pockets are coming down again and pushing through my feet as well. So I can feel this all the way down to my hamstrings. And then rolling back, just opens everything up. This time your pelvis will tilt forward like it naturally wants to. That's fine, you just go into that end range, but the important bit is that you go to the end range in the other way. So rolling forward, rounding your back, and rounding that lower back as well. And feeling those glutes probably loosening up a little bit here. These ones, just try to go a little bit further each time. 5 to 10 would be superb. The last one then is a heel bridge. So we always do glute bridges. Glute bridges are also good. This one's just a little bit more challenging, and it's really going to fire up the glutes, hamstrings and calves. So you're on the ground. You're going to have both heels on the ground. So that angle here. So heels are on the ground, toes are up, then you tuck. So again, pockets come down, tuck your bum and lift. So this should really open out the front. Use your breath here. So exhale, take a deep breath in. And exhale again. If you find that pretty handy, we're going to lift up one leg like so, and that should make it a good bit more challenging. If you can also, it's going to be harder the further out you move that foot. If you find that that's too much and you're just kind of getting pain into your lower back, let's just do a glute bridge instead. So that's the same thing with your soles, your feet are on the ground though. So pockets down, tuck your pelvis, and up, pushing through your feet. Think about pushing through your toes and the heels of your feet. So that should really open up the front of your hips and fire up the glutes. As much time as you can on that really would be great. You could do, if it's hard, do like 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, by as many as you can manage. Otherwise, hang out there for a few minutes and just try to go a little bit higher up with the hips each time. And that's it. Have a good time.